Oh.
Hey guys, and welcome to another speed build. This time we have gone Moroccan. So I had this idea ages ago, and I did start building this ages ago. And then I was watching one of, what was it, Dutch Sims for Masters videos. I think it was his suit. He built the office from the TV show Suits. And he was like, "Oh, I should do a Marrakesh, a Moroccan build." And I was like, "Oh, god damn it." Someone's thought of the idea at the same time as me, because I searched YouTube and I couldn't find anyone else that had actually built a Moroccan, this is called a riad. The inside is a riad, but the outside is not. The outside looks nothing like a Moroccan riad would, because the outside of a Moroccan riad looks like poop. So I did a bit of research and found some other, not riads, just Moroccan builds, and that inspired the exterior of this. So most of this time I spent working on the central kind of courtyard bit, and because I worked with freezes, it took 5 years to do this build, because the freezers disappear, they go wrong, you have to redo them. So you can thank me that I've cut them out, most of them out of this build. So yeah, and I'm just putting in some stairs, and I've used the columns from the vampire pack, and also the fences from the vampire pack. For some reason, when I looked at the vampire pack, all I saw was Moroccan instead of Victorian. So we end up using the tiles from the vampire pack as well. But anyway, so today is February the 14th, and we all know what that is, Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day. And I do actually have a special guest with me today for Valentine's Day. Let's see if he says hello. I have my nephew with me today. Now, is he going to say hello?
Hello?
There you go. My 9-year-old nephew. His first appearance on my channel. I told him that I had a Sims channel today, and he did not look impressed. In fact, he was hiding his face inside his jacket. So, let's hope we can impress him a bit more. Were you impressed with my subscriber count?
Yeah.
He was, yeah. So that's a good thing. Right, okay, good. So before, in the summer, I was looking after him and I said I was going to start a Sims channel, and he said he wanted to be on it. But now that the time's come, doesn't. Maybe in the future. Maybe when you're in double digits of 10. Yeah? Yeah. He's also my birthday buddy. So we are both born on the same day. He was born on my 21st birthday. Fun fact. And this year, he's going to be double digits, 10. Yeah, I know. It's impressive, isn't it? 10. Wow. Anyway, so yeah, he is here for this voiceover, so if I sound weird. Also, no swearing allowed, because 10-year-olds here. No, almost 10. Yeah, I swear when I'm not on camera. As I've previously told you, I have a potty mouth. Obviously, I must swear in front of children as well. Oh, whoops. So anyway, yes, Courtyard, back to the build. As you know, I don't normally talk about the builds that much. So, the Courtyard, I went crazy on Pinterest, pinning every Moroccan build under the sun. And we ended up with this design, which looks like none of the pictures that I saw. But I really like the, what are they called? Spandrel things. And they're meant to be Victorian as well. So lots of the Victorian stuff in the game, I think, also lends itself well to a kind of Moroccan, kind of Arabic style, which is what we've gone with here. So yeah, there was lots of different ones. Some of the more simple ones in real life look nicer, but I think in The Sims you kind of got to go a little bit OTT on all the details. Simple doesn't normally work in the game, so we went as fussy as possible on this courtyard. But I'm happy with the way the exterior turned out because, yeah, in real life, riads really do not look nice from the outside. It is all about this central courtyard, and I really did have to work hard to make the outside look halfway decent by the end of it. Because as you can see, I did start from the central courtyard and then I had to build the rest of the house around it. So I am pleased with how it turned out, and I would like to kind of put a family in here. Maybe I'll build in here. Build in here? No, play in here. But I haven't got a family that would kind of suit this place. I think it's going to end up being pretty expensive. This is on a 30 by 40 lot. And oh yes, this is part 1 of 2 because it took so bloody long to do it. I had to put this video in 2 parts. So this first part is the exterior, and then the second part is going to be all the interior. I think that'll probably be a shorter video anyway. But it does end up being 4 bedrooms, I think 6 bathrooms. Yeah, 4 beds, 6 bath, and I do end up putting a bedroom in for a butler. So I think, you know, we're going a bit upmarket in this one. And I am especially happy with that fountain there. That's from, what is it? Romantic Gardens? Is that what it was? Romantic Garden stuff? Yeah. They have another one that looks just like that from the Vampire Pack, but it doesn't have spouting water. But I've sized it up so the water went a bit weird. But I've put in some fountains to make it look like it is still working. But anyway, I wanted to put some greenery in here, kind of break up the column after column after column after column look. And quite a few items in this are from Get Together and the Vampire Pack and what was the other one? Oh, the movie Hangout stuff. That one was good. That's kind of boho, but I liked the doors. Those are the doors from the movie Hangout thing. And I'm particularly in love with the swimming pool because it's just, I think it looks amazing from the inside. I don't think I'm going to be able to get very good screenshots. I haven't done them yet, but I'm hoping and praying that they're going to turn out well. The tiles there are from, what are they from? The Vampire Pack. Yet again, something else that was meant to be Victorian that to me just looked Moroccan. Mind you, I wish that the blue was like, you know, the same blue as those tiles there on the swimming pool, because that just says Moroccan to me, that kind of bright, vibrant blue. If you can hear any sounds in the background, that would be Lawrence, my nephew, playing. He's currently playing The Sims on his laptop, yes. His auntie did get him into The Sims this summer, didn't I? Yeah, he's nodding his head. And he's currently playing The Sims on his laptop. He doesn't have all of the expansions, but I got him quite a few for his birthday last year. And if you could see all of the Sims he specialises in Create a Sim, I would say. And all of his Sims end up being like ripped, like 6, not even 6 packs. I'd call them 8 packs. All of his Sims have 8 packs, even the women. So when the women are pregnant, they look very funny with a pregnancy belly and a 6-pack on top of it. so that maybe in the future we could do a Cass with you. Do you think you could do a Create a Sim video on my channel? Yeah. So we'll do that. It will look amazing. Maybe we'll have to, I don't know, we'll have to make some characters. But I'm pretty sure they're all going to have 6 packs. No. They're all going to have 6 packs. And what else do you normally do? No, just they all have six packs, and also
Darth
he always.
Vader helmet.
Oh yes, you have Darth Vader helmets, and on every single one that he does, he always has a Darth Vader outfit. Normally for like everyday, formal party, Darth Vader. Never does the Princess Leia. The girls don't get a Princess Leia, do they?
Do you not?
Well, I haven't seen you do a Princess Leia one.
I'm never doing it.
No, doesn't do Princess Leia. But anyway, yeah. Oh, build. So I should talk about the build a bit more. We've got a little mini garden. This is kind of, I think, in Moroccan riads. This is meant to be the garden. You don't have anything else around it. It's normally a built up. It looks like nothing from the roadside, and then you walk through the doors or the archway into the courtyard, and that is the garden. So there's not normally meant to be another garden there, but because it's The Sims and it would look really weird if I didn't, I've decided to put in a garden. And so now we're just working on making this look like something that isn't a square box. Quite happy with how it turns out. We have these like kind of two, I don't know, like tower things at the front, which really help to make it not look so block-like. And yeah, I just like them. I don't think I've ever done them. They kind of are a bit Spanishy, but in my little bit of research that I've done, I think it's actually some of the Spanish architecture is actually influenced by Moroccan architecture. So maybe that's why they look pretty similar. I think it's the Moor. They were reigned by the Moors, and the Moors went and invaded some parts of Spain. So that's why they have the same architectural influence. And quite a few cuts in this one because the friezes were really annoying on those tower bits at the top. Every time I put in a fence underneath, because I really wanted the spandrels and the fence underneath. For some reason, when you put in a fence, it just gets rid of the frieze above it, and I couldn't put it in. Pro tip, if you want to know, you can put in friezes by holding down when you hold down the shift button and click, it puts in individual bits of friezes in, so it will kind of only do one length. You don't have to do the whole room, so you could put multiple friezes on the same room. And my nephew is doing a little dance and distracting me. But yeah, freezers. Yeah, hold down the shift button, but for some reason, when you hold down the shift button, it doesn't give you a preview of where you're placing the freeze, which is, a little bit annoying. And also, like, the controls for doing these type of things in The Sims, they all change. So, for example, with the freezers, it's hold down the shift button and you'll get, a smaller bit of freeze. But with sometimes when you hold down the shift, like if you're doing wallpapers, holding down the shift would mean that you did the whole room. So it's kind of the opposite to what it means for freezes. And I think something else, I've forgotten what other thing it is, that you can press Alt. I think it's for fences, maybe you press Alt and it does a small bit of fence. I can't remember. I think it might be Alt. But yeah, that's another one. And as you can see, some of my freezes have disappeared from my towers. But I do cut out that little bit of footage that is me going in to correct that, because, I didn't want to put you to sleep with it because it's not that exciting. But we're now working on this side because, as you can see before, it was just a big block of space. And yeah, as we know, in The Sims, what is my motto is, if in doubt, bump it out. Or make it look like it's bumped out. So if it's flat, just add a little bump out on it and it'll end up looking. So I have no idea where I left off. Oh, I think I'm meant to be talking about the tower bits. Yeah, the tower bits, we had to fix those now. We went we changed from the whole, spandrel thing. Unfortunately, that just meant that the frieze was just not repairable. No matter what I did, I couldn't make the frieze go all the way around the outside of the room. I have no idea what was going on. It was just glitch city. So I put in those, mission arches, and they've got the fencing around the bottom. So they blended in well. I was going to keep the fencing on the rest of the building to match those, but nah, we wanted to go extra fancy. So now what am I doing? Putting in windows. This was a headache and a half. There were so many of those, what were they called? Mega windows. So it was pretty difficult to pick which ones to use. But for this build, I created that little room there with all the different types of windows, floorings that I wanted to use, so that I had kind of had a palette. It was meant to speed up the building process, but no. This build took me so long that I had to do it in 2 parts. I haven't had to do a 2-parter for quite a while, not since maybe like the 2nd or 3rd build on this channel, so I think you can tell that it took me a while. But it's going to be worth it. It is quite big. It's a 30 by 40, so it's just going to have to be on 2 parts. I think all my other builds have been on 20 by 30 lots. So we had a lot of space in here. Enough space for 4 bedrooms and like 6 bathrooms. So it's obviously big. And now we are on to landscaping. I had to make sure that I put in that elephant fountain that came with City Living. It was meant to go in the courtyard before, but now I put it on the outside. And as I said, Riyads normally do not have any of this landscaping, none of this greenery around it. It's normally just Riyadh after Riyadh in a big block, kind of like terraced houses would be here in the UK, or just any city where you'd normally have rows of things, rows of buildings. But of course it's The Sims, so we have creative license. We can make it look a bit prettier than it would be in real life, and put in loads of tropical flowers, because why not? And put in a little driveway here and a grass area. Maybe this looks more American, but we've kind of semi-Americanized it. No, it's not a car. My nephew was very impressed that we had a car. It's not. It's a toy car sized up. Oh, yeah, sorry. No cars in The Sims. I know. Everyone wants cars. Everyone wants cars. But I must say, this building looks so much better in the kind of evening light. It's a blue light rather than the afternoon light, which is like yellow. So yeah, I think I'll definitely be taking screenshots in the evening light rather than the daytime one. That's one of the reasons why I normally don't build in Oasis Springs, is because the lighting engine is just like yellow and it does not look pretty. But here we are putting lots and lots of lights in the outside just to make sure that it still looks pretty at nighttime. Not that I even go out and look at my builds at nighttime. Like, once I'm in a build, I tend not to look at the outside, which is kind of funny, considering I spent ages making the outside look pretty. But I suppose curb appeal, it's got to look good. And also at the top here, we don't have footage of it, but I do end up making a kind of terraced area at the top here. So in the other tower that's in the back, towards the back of the building, this one here, we end up putting a jacuzzi in there. So you can have a hot tub out there, and also that small area on the flat roof is going to be have a bar. You've got a hi-fi there, like a stereo, so you can have parties up the top, and there is stairs going up to it. Now, because there's stairs going up to the rooftop, there is some slightly weird lighting on the inside, because it knows that the stairs go up into the outside. So I wanted to have really open hallways, but I had to close them off. So the weird lighting is contained to the hallway instead of into the rooms. So that's what I had to do. Okay, this is not currently up on the gallery because it's not finished yet. So hopefully I should have the next part of this completely finished and up in 2 days' time. I've just got to finish 2 more bedrooms in this. I was totally exhausted from it. But I just want to say thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye, guys.